The first trailer for The Dark Tower just dropped yesterday, and I'm going to break this thing down for you guys, let you know what I found, what I thought, maybe some theories in there. And before I start, I just want to say that I know nothing, literally nothing about this story, about the movie. All I know is what I have seen in the trailer and some of the cast list. So let's get started. The trailer starts out with Idris Elba saying, for thousands of generations, the gunslingers were like knights. And what I find interesting about that is, like, thousands of generations guns have existed? Now that's interesting, because guns haven't been around for thousands of generations quite yet, to my knowledge. But I do gotta say, Idris Elba, he's awesome. I love his voice. When he played Shere Khan in The Jungle Book, that was pretty awesome. So it looks like Idris Elba's having like a gun showdown fight with Matthew McConaughey as the villain. Now I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of Matthew McConaughey. Even though Interstellar is one of my favorite movies, him as an actor has never really made me like, oh, I gotta see this movie. There's only a few movies that I really like him in. Interstellar is one of them. Mud is another one of them. And maybe just a few more, but, you know, him being a bad guy in kind of like a science fiction-y type of movie like this doesn't bode well for the movie, in my opinion. So this kid wakes up because he's having a vision nightmare type of thing, and his room is shaking. So is this kid like the Shining kid or something, and he can like control stuff? I don't know. I don't know hardly anything about Stephen King novels. I don't read them, and it's probably to my disadvantage. I'd probably enjoy those books. So the psychiatrist or whatever tells Jake, the kid, that these are just dreams, they're not real, and the room starts shaking, and he's like, well, maybe they are real. I honestly have no idea what's happening in here. Does the kid have powers that he doesn't know yet about? Is this like the past and he's seeing the future of him being the Man in Black? I honestly have no idea. I do have to say, I really like the music, the sounds in this trailer, and the visuals, where he's like looking over this landscape and he sees like two moons in the sky. That's pretty cool. But this kid Jake ventures off into the gunslinger realm, and Idris Elba is like ready to kill this kid. He's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm from Earth. I don't know what he's gonna say. So this kid gets transported to the gunslinger realm, and Idris Elba basically confronts him and is like, who are you? And the kid's just like, oh, you're a gunslinger, right? Idris Elba's like, no, there's no gunslingers anymore. It's like, but you sling guns, right? You're a gunslinger, aren't you? I drew a picture of you, so therefore you're a gunslinger. So the kid asks what the Dark Tower is and why the Man in Black wants to destroy it. So Idris Elba explains to him, like, you know, if that tower is destroyed, both of our worlds will be destroyed. And we see at least 2 shots so far of the tower being destroyed. So it's like, well, obviously the tower is going to be destroyed, and then they're going to have to save Earth because this other world maybe gets destroyed. Or they're going to be able to save both of them by just saving Earth. I honestly have no idea, but this is just halfway through the trailer. And honestly, this plot right here, when he says hell will be unleashed, it sounds more like Doom than the movie Doom sounded like when it first came out in 2004. Just being about like a parasite on Mars. This is my favorite part of the trailer, I think, because the kid asks, like, he's like the devil, isn't he? And Idris Elba says, no, he's worse. It's like, what? He's worse? Like, just the concept of that, it sounds very just, it's cool, but it's like very like, whoa, well, wait, hang on, worse? I don't know. Is it Pennywise? Is it it? Is it that creature? It's Stephen King, so could be. And then we get this line from Matthew McConaughey. And again, this just goes to show you that I think this was the wrong casting choice. Casting Matthew McConaughey as a villain. Because he's always talking like this, you know, death always wins. You can't stop it. I can't really do a Matthew McConaughey impression, but that's pretty much how he sounds. So the kid says, your world may be gone, but mine still exists. Like, okay, so clearly the gunslinger realm, which is what I'm calling it, let me know what it's called in the comment section below if I'm completely wrong, which I probably am. But since that realm is destroyed, which means he's kind of succeeding, Matthew McConaughey's character is succeeding, and then again, we see the tower being destroyed from a different angle. And if you look really closely, you can see that this sign says Pennywise, as in Pennywise the dancing clown, as in the clown from It. Another part about this trailer that I like is the part where Idris Elba says, or asks the kid, do they have guns and bullets on Earth? The kid's like, you're gonna like Earth a lot. It's like, yeah, we have guns and bullets. We have lots of guns and bullets, and bigger guns than you currently have, better bullets than you currently have. You know, it's funny, and I kind of hope that they actually use that idea and run with it a little bit. You know, he gets like an assault rifle or something and just like starts mowing down people, not people, but villains. So I know that he's a gunslinger, but this whole trailer is like about killing and dying. And it's like, whoa, you're really like going full on here, you know. I'm gonna kill him for both of our sakes. And then we get this pretty cool shot of Idris Elba like feeding bullets into his gun while it's spinning. That was pretty darn cool, I have to say. So we get this shot of what looks like Idris Elba training the kid how to be a gunslinger. And he's giving them like all these things to live by, like, you know, I don't aim with my hand. He who is aimed with his hand has forgotten the face of his father. I aim with my eye. It's like, I don't shoot with my hand. I shoot with my mind. And all these things, it's like, it sounds cool, but I don't know. Later on, it gets kind of dark really quick. But we get this shot. I know it's probably like a lot of people are like, whoa, that's so cool. But when I first saw it, I was like, are you serious? It's this part where the bullets are falling and Idris Elba just kind of swings the gun by the bullets and loads the gun. It's really bad looking. I mean, it reminds me of X-Men Origins Wolverine when whatever his name is, the guy who can shoot really well, that movie just was really bad. And he like tosses the guns up, gets another magazine out, and tosses them up, and the guns meet his hands as he's letting go of the magazine, or the clip. And it's bad. It's so bad. And this is the part where it goes like really dark, and Idris Elba says, I do not kill with my gun, I kill with my heart. It's like, whoa, what are you trying to communicate with this? I don't really get it. But the shot, like this whole sequence is pretty cool. Where he's just like, he just aims like randomly pretty much and just shoots, and you don't see the bullet, which I like. It's a change. Usually like you'd see the slow motion bullet flying through the air, and this one we just see like clothing or grass or wheat or something get hit by the bullet as it flies through, and then it kills the guy that took the kid. And I don't know, it's really a different take on it, in my opinion, and I like it. So guys, that's the trailer. I didn't really catch much. I'm not really that interested in this movie anymore. I mean, when I first heard about it and seeing Idris Elba in his own movie, like he's the star of it, called The Dark Tower, and he's got a gun, he looks pretty cool, I was pretty excited about it. After seeing this trailer and knowing that Matthew McConaughey is the bad guy, just takes my excitement level way down. And I'll still see it eventually. I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters or not. It's just there for me. I don't know the source material. It says based on the epic best-selling novels, which I have to ask you guys a question. If you've read the novels, is this the first in a series of novels, or is it like a bunch of novels all condensed into this one movie? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys know. And if I missed anything in this trailer breakdown, let me know. This was not a movie that I really saw coming, and I didn't see the trailer coming at all. It's not a movie that I'm really excited about when it comes out. It's just kind of there, the movie, for me. But let me know in this comment section below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of when we upload new content. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.